My name is Cesar Augusto Melendez Castillo, and I am the first Panamanian rock climber. When I was a kid, my father and I used to go into exploration trips around our hometown, Boquete. Boquete is a small town located in the highlands of Panama. One day we discovered these amazing rock formations. It was all covered in vegetation first, and finally got to the rock. I felt this intense connection. I felt this intense desire to climb. I knew I wanted to climb even before I knew climbing was a sport. But we did not know how to climb, and climbing was not something that people would do in Panama. Life moved on, and eventually I studied a career in university, and after graduated I got a job in Panama City and started working as a computer programmer. And for a time it was good, but it was not my dream. I always had this dream of childhood to climb mountains, and then one day I got the opportunity to come back to my hometown and do a computer job for a friend. And when that happened, I had the opportunity to meet Gary Henning. Shortly after, I discovered that Gary Henning also found the same rock formations that I discovered with my father when I was a kid. And he also put up some bolts, and he was seeking for a partner to start doing some climbing. It was such a big coincidence that we happened to meet, and I was very interested and motivated to follow my dream again. When I started doing climbing, I learned the art of setting up anchors to climb, to belay, and we did a lot of job in order to clean the rocks. Most of these rocks go undiscovered because of such big vegetation. So eventually Gary goes back home to his new house in California, and I continue to develop new routes in Boquete and recruiting new members for climbing. I started to take my friends and my sister into climbing, creating a very small community of climbers. One day, when I was working on one of my routes, one woman passed in front of it. When she saw me, she was really surprised, and then she made a phone call, and within 15 minutes the police and the fire brigade were in front of the rock formation. And then they started talking on the speaker to me, trying to calm me down, because they were thinking I was trying to commit a suicide. So, and I explained to everybody, no, I'm doing a sport, and it's called rock climbing, and you can do it too. So then I started showing them my gear, my ropes, and everything. Among the people, there was one woman who was a journalist, and then she asked me about the possibility of publishing a newspaper article about the new activity that I was trying to do. And this is how climbing was born in Panama. Panama is a country with provide a tremendous amount of beauty and diversity. And in terms of climbing, it allows us to do many different styles. Water solo is a beautiful form of climbing because you can still push your limits without the rope and still be safe using the protection of the deep water below if you fall. Legacy is one of the newest areas that I've developed and offers the hardest climb in the country right now. Guco is a basalt formation originated by the last volcanic eruption. It's type of rock, it's columns of basalt, so it's really geometrical. And the climbing here can be very bumpy, so you need to read the rock very well and use your body in new creative ways. Some of the challenges of introducing a new sport like rock climbing into Panama is that people are afraid to try new things. I try to encourage the Panamanian society to get themselves involved into activities such as rock climbing through a small club that I have opened and a little business called Panama Rock Climbing that I founded. I love the sport of rock climbing because it allows you to discover new dimensions as individual, push your limits, and also it's an adventure to discover new places that haven't been discovered by other people before. At the same time, pushing those limits allows you to open new opportunities for other people in the future to be able to continue the sport and push their limits much further. And this is what I'm doing right now. Continue to opening new routes. I continue to developing the sport, motivating people, and as a result, hopefully the next generation to be able to surpass what I've been able to do so far.